Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the TTV News broadcasted on the radio television station with some last events in our province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of November the 4th in Vũng Tàu City of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province, the Ethnic Language Television Department VTV5 of Vietnam Television organized a professional training section to improve the television reportage production for the radio and television stations in the Southeast region. Ladies and gentlemen, with many years of experience in producing television programs, journalist Nguyễn Thu Hà, Deputy Director of the Center for Digital Content Production and Development of the Vietnam Television, shared with the teams of reporters and editors, the staff and technicians of radio and television stations in the Southern region, to get a very useful knowledge about television reportage production skills, especially choosing reportage topics and producing videos suitable to the background of the platform, and in particular, they focus on topics that bring the breath of life or of interest to the public opinion, experimental reports, and reports that lead from the scenes. According to the journalist Nguyễn Thu Hà, in the current era of information technology boom, especially the development of the social networks, newspapers in general and television in particular are facing many difficulties and challenges. And the challenges are very large, so digital television makers need to make the changes in production methods.
In the afternoon of November 2nd, the Provincial People's Court and the Provincial Labour Confederation organized a program to summarize coordination work in the period of 2016-2022 and sign a contract for coordination work in the period of 2023-2028. From 2016 until now, the Provincial People's Court has organized 7 training and professional development classes for trade union officers participating in the People's Jury, with over 70 tons of trade union officers at all levels, based on the People's Jury attended. Orientation for coordination in the period of 2023-2028 between the two units continues to promote exchange and sharing of information on guidelines, policies, and laws related to employee rights at the People's Court. Coordinate leadership and direction of trade union activities in the court system at all levels. Organize conferences and forums between the two sides to discuss and share information about labor, trade unions, resolve dispute and labor requirements. In addition, the two sides also agreed to strengthen propaganda, dissemination and education of laws on labor, trade unions, social insurance, labor safety and hygiene, civil matters, civil proceedings, conciliation and dialogue at court. Residents, professional answers on labor and trade unions to civil servants, public employees, court workers, and trade union officials at all levels. At the conference, the two units continue to cite the work cooperation program for the period of 2023-2028.
And on November the 4th, the Department of Justice coordinated with the Department of Labor, Work, Values and Social Affairs to organize a conference to disseminate and educate about the law on prostitution, prevention and combat for more than 100 students of the drug detoxification facility in the province. By direct exchange, reporters convey many contents related to policies and laws on drug addiction treatment, prostitution prevention, harmful effects of drugs, prostitution, and skills to prevent relapse addiction and infectious diseases come to Patrick the nurse. Today's propaganda section helps us understand the crime, the drug evil, the social evils, and drug use that is harmful to our health and will later become harmful to our life also. And when I come back to the life, I promise to rebuild my life. We have learned more about the reintegrating into the community, and we know how to change, make care of our families, and take care of our children also. Yes, we were wrong. This propaganda section is really meaningful. The propaganda section created a joyful atmosphere and helping the students and the trainees boldly express their legitimate pros and aspirations so that all levels and sectors will have the timely attention and support for everyone physically and mentally also, helping the drug addicts feel secure in treatment and quickly reintegrate into the community.
In the afternoon of November 3rd, the working group of Taynan City People's Committee led by Mr. Nguyễn Trung Hiếu, Vice Chairman of the City People's Committee, had a field inspection session of households participating in the project to support production development in the agricultural sector. In World 1 and World 4, this is also one of the poverty reduction projects of the city's 2023 National Targets Program for Sustainable Poverty Reduction. Through the inspection, Vice Chairman of the City People's Committee Nguyễn Trung Hiếu appreciated the work of reviewing and selecting the right subjects with an interest in doing business of localities. Plans and phrases are consulted by localities for potential farming households and are suitable to the circumstances and conditions of its households. The Vice Chairman of the City People's Committee also requested that the authorities of World 1 and World 4 in the coming time continue to pay attention and create conditions for poor households to participate in economic development models. At the same time, soon complete the project documents and send them to the city specialized department for timely and on-schedule disbursement to the project.
And also on November the 4th, a working delegation of Tri Tôn District of Party Committee of An Giang Province led by Mr. Cao Quang Lim, Provincial Party Committee member, Secretary of the District Party Committee, Chairman of Tri Tôn District People's Committee, had a meeting to visit and exchange experiences at TayNinhTV television station. Welcoming the delegation, there were Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường, Director of TayNinhTV television station, and the staff of the station. Recently, TayNinhTV television station and An Giang Province in general and Tri Tôn District in particular have had many exchange activities and linked together in many communication activities. Among them, the highlight is propaganda and promotion of the characteristics, culture and tourism of the two provinces. Speaking at the meeting, Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường, Director of TayNinhTV television station, extended his thanks for the love and support of Tri Tôn District Party Committee that helped TayNinhTV television station complete its work, successfully complete aside political and cultural tasks. At the same time, he also hoped that the two localities and units will continue to maintain solidarity and strengthen cooperation in the coming time. On this occasion, the Tri Tôn District Party Committee's delegation also visited and learned about culture at Padang Mountain National Tourist Area. Over the past time, Go Dao District has always paid attention and increased communication activities to serve the national target program on building new style rural areas, and thereby it has contributed to changing thinking, raising awareness, and improving capacity for officials, party members, and communities in building new style rural areas. Specifically, the authorities on levels have implemented the digital transformation program in new rural construction, aiming to build or expand new rural areas and promote connection between supply and demand, the product consumption associated with e-commerce and online sales, focusing on improving the quality of environmental protection work, ensuring a bright, green, clean, beautiful, and safe rural environment, building images of professional farmers associated with the initiatives. Every farmer is a businessman. Community leader is associated with organizing community life, aiming at improving the community capacity. And in addition, the district also focuses on standardizing logo recognition system and promoting the promotion of images and slogans in the National Target Program to build new style rural areas and the OCB program for the period of 2023 to 2025, contributing the part that brings the guidelines, policies, orientations, and content on the new rural construction to life. And from October 31st to November 3rd of 2023, the Traffic Police Department of TayNinhTV Police coordinated with the police of district, town, and cities to organize 4 professional training classes on patrol work to control and handle administrative violations in the fields of traffic order and safety for all the police forces and regular community police throughout the province. Specifically, the Traffic Police Department will disseminate and thoroughly educate commune-level police officers and soldiers and forces directly performing the tasks of patrolling, controlling, and handling administrative violations in the fields of traffic. roadmaster the relevant legal provisions, how to handle common situations during the patrolling and control, and skills in using the equipment, professional techniques and procedures for collecting and using data obtained from vehicles and technical equipment provided by individuals and organizations, providing regulation on the cultural communication and behaviors, instruction on the practice of stop signals, vehicle inspection, and establishment of administrative violations of traffic order and safety. The knowledge gained from the training sections will help the other police forces and community police to do a good job of ensuring traffic order and safety in the locality when mobilized. On the morning of November the 3rd, the Provincial Women's Unions coordinated with Provincial Women's Celtic Club and the Women's Union of Bến Cầu District to organize a ceremony to give the breeding cows to poor women in Long Khánh and Long Chữ communes. And the two breeding cows, worth for a total of 44 million Vietnam dong, were given to Missy Võ Thị Danh, born in 1960, belonging to a near poor household in Long Khánh commune. She and her husband suffer from many diseases, poor health, but still had to work hard to raise her grandchild, who was studying in the junior high school. And the second cow was given to Missy Ngô Thị Thủy, born in 1953, a single difficult woman in Long Chữ commune with no academic means to get ahead and escaping the poverty. And these are two of the more than 20 poor and near poor households in Bến Cầu District that have received attention and support from unions and organizations, including the Provincial Women's Charity Club, helping women overcome their disease and rise out of poverty. And ladies and gentlemen, as we reported, currently on vehicles must temporarily stop passing through Thống Nhất Bridge because this bridge is in the process of being upgraded and repaired. The most recent time were last June. The Department of Traffic and Transport also once repaired, upgraded, and renovated the bridge deck. It can be seen that in just a short time the Thống Nhất Bridge continues to deteriorate. So what is the cause? What is the authorities' solution to this situation? And we invite you to get our reporters. Thống Nhất Bridge is located in Phước Ninh commune of Bến Cầu District. At both ends of the bridge there are no load limit signs. This means that all vehicles can cross the bridge, and therefore, recognizing the reality every day, the number of vehicles participating in traffic across the bridge is very large, including many vehicles carrying construction materials with a large loads. And traffic pressure has caused the bridge deck to deteriorate. And the plastic lining of the bridge has been lifted up, and in many places, the entire plastic surface has been peeled off, exposing the steel inside, making it difficult for the people to travel and difficult to get potentially dangerous. The locality also requested the Department of Transport, which also repaired the Thống Nhất Bridge, but during the repair process, the vehicle's load was too heavy, causing the bridge surface to peel off, even damaging the steel underneath. And in the near future, it is also recommended to install a lot of signs on this unified bridge to clearly specify the load of passing vehicles. Recently, it took a lot of traffic to check and now it's peeling. However, how much work did the bridge deck below have to do to ensure that the bridge deck is still intact and coating is peeling off? The Department of Transport is still in the process of re-evaluating the construction due to the short construction time, and the bridge deck covering has not yet reached the strength guarantee at about 80% due to the large traffic volume. If you request as soon as possible, during this warranty period, the construction unit will repair the entire bridge deck covering above. Along with the bridge surface, the Phước Ninh Thống Nhất Bridge route is also in a similar situation, and the road surface is deformed with many potholes and potholes appearing again, making travel very difficult and also risks of dangerous. For the road of 784B, whose starting point and ending points at the road 781 according to the plan of the Department of Transport in 2003, the road 780B will repaired, and on October 17, the Department of Transport issues an order to start construction. And currently, the construction unit is taking care to fix the damage caused by the weather and rain. And the section through the historical forest, this section has dry weather. The construction unit will sell rice in the next year. On phone converted raw surface at the stage from Thom Nhat Bridge to road number 781. And let's talk about Thom Nhat Bridge again. In 2023 alone, this bridge has been repaired twice, and therefore, many opinions believe that the authorities need to have the more practical solutions to deal with this completely, or at least extended the used life of the works, avoiding the case of damage, then repair, and the time is so quickly. And ladies and gentlemen, the book fair with a theme devoted books, Kai Books, is currently being organized by Student Youth Union with many exciting activities at the April of 30 Park of Taynin City, and a large number of people from Taynin City and neighboring localities, especially young people and the pupils, came to participate not only to visit and choose to buy the books, but also to experience many interesting activities at the book market and the book fair. As planned, this year's book fair will take place until November the 5th. The fair gathered the participation of many publishers and book distributors, with more than 2,000 fabric books of all kinds in a variety of fields, along with many exciting experiential activities. Compared to the previous book fair, there is more diversity and richness in content, especially the number of books. The activities of this book fair are also more diverse with many rich and exciting activities. For example, we display books of glass paintings, glow wrapping paintings, statue of Mr. Deer, the Earth God, diverse and rich folk art, and booths displaying OCB products and for games activities, giving everyone a very joyful atmosphere and creating a healthy playground for this book fair. And in the first day of the fair, on 25 stalls of the markets were almost crowded, especially in the evening. Among them, attracting the most readers is probably the bookstore with discounts of up to 40% and the same price of the comics. Participating in book fair, readers also interacted with the speaker and writer Thái Song Khê and were guided in choosing appropriate books, because in reality many people rarely read books because they don't know where to start. Coming to the book fair today, I feel very excited. I find the book fair to be a very useful event that helps us have more books in many genres, as well as help me to create beautiful memories with my friends. I hope there will be more book fairs like this in the future. And today I'm going to the book fair, so I'm very happy to be here. I will buy the types of books I like, and I can play book guessing and book fighting games also. I really hope to have the program like this, and I'm very happy with this. And in the modern rhythm of life, young people are easily drawn to other hobbies and away from reading. Meanwhile, reading is a useful activity, helping the readers expand their thinking, their thought, and develop their souls and empathy in their life. And therefore, it is necessary to book fairs like this to be organized and held to attract the readers to the world of books, to spread the reading culture more and more widely to all the readers upon stages. And ladies and gentlemen, along with the opinion discussed in the hall of the sidelines of the meeting, the National Assembly delegates continue to comment on a revised land law projects, one of the most important laws at this section. According to the general assessment, the draft revised land law has been elaborately constructed, fully reserved comments, and draft needs to be completed to achieve the most important goal of promoting land resources. There needs to be land recovery criteria for large projects, urban area projects that require a large scale and large phase, maybe 2 to 3 hectares of land, must be done very strictly to turn land into a resource. Clause of 30 has 2 options, but I still don't understand those 2 options. It is necessary to state very specifically the criteria, which projects, where and how large they are contribute to creating the face of the country and giving the real estate market in a true meaning. Some places negotiate on their own according to the market mechanisms. Some places have to be withdrawn by the state to ensure the progress. And to completely solve this problem, which program is included in the planning. The method of land valuation along with the compensation plans when land recovery is also of interest to many delegates because this is the issue most sent by the voters. Exactly, valuation will help the land truly become an effective resource for the economic development, making access to land more transparent and fair. According to the National Assembly delegates, the bill still has a number of problems that need to be clarified and adjusted, but it is especially expected that it will be passed with a specific solution and close to real life and appropriate, suitable for the socio-economic development condition also. And that's all for the TTV News today. Thank you for joining with us and see you next time.